everybody, today I'm bringing you a layout with these two photos of a new program that I started a few months ago. It is, for me, a weight loss program, but it's also very nutritional. So anyway, I am going to use that background paper there, which is that blue grid, the graph paper. It's from Simple Stories Summer Vibes. It's the teal wood grid. And then I'm going to take that small piece of striped paper, which is from Simple Stories Summer Days, and it's the Hello Sunshine paper. So that was their summer paper from this past summer. And the color of the lid of my shake cup there is a bright, bright green. So I wanted to reflect that, you know, it's a happy and exciting change in the papers and colors that I was using. So now I'm going to just take these two photos here, and I'm also going to use that wood veneer as well. I liked that card, but it was really too big. I'm going to do something on this layout that I rarely do, and I'm not going to mat those pictures at all. So that's something kind of interesting and different. So that wood veneer is from Studio Calico. I'm pretty sure it's the Bright and Pure collection. I had quite a few of those left in my stash, and I wasn't using them, so I pulled them out of the box I kept them in. I put them in a tray right in front of me on my desk, and I've now used every one of them except for one. So that really, really worked to get this product used up. I do like that little sticker that I have there. That little red journaling sticker. It's from Bella Boulevard Sunshine and Happiness. It's the Just Right journaling sticker. So I'm going to stick that there and kind of figure out what to do with it. Now I am going through these die cuts. They're from the Simple Stories Summer Days Bits and Pieces, which is what they call their ephemera. I'm just going to see if I can find some things that I like that are not summer driven, because this event occurred really basically in fall, although I guess it's summer because it was in September when I started this, but it still to me is definitely more fall than summer. It's not like a summer activity or anything like that. So I've chosen those pieces there, things that seem to be more simple. The kite may not make any sense, but it was something like a new start, a lift off, a lightning, that kind of a thing. All right, and then I grabbed that little coffee cup there. This isn't a coffee, obviously a coffee drink, but it reminded me of my shake cup. So I'm going to use them anyway. It's my layout I can. So that wood coffee cup is from the Paper Studio, which is by Hobby Lobby. And then I liked that wood heart there. So that is a Studio Calico heart. And I'm bringing those two wood pieces in to kind of play with that, the Just Go piece there. I didn't want it to be the only wood on this layout. I was thinking of putting the journaling there, but it just was not working right for me, so I decided instead to actually put it on the bottom here. And then I'm going to add another little Studio Calico heart. And I'm playing around with some of the pieces. I tried really hard to use this camera, but it just didn't work. And sorry, I just had a yawn. It's a little bit late as I'm narrating this, and I probably need to go to bed, but I want to finish narrating one more video for you. So I'm just sort of playing around, trying to figure out what works well and what doesn't. And I pulled that heart die cut from the Summer Days collection there, and I really like how that worked. And then I grabbed that little orange circle and liked how that worked. And then I'm thinking about using some sort of labeling spot or something like that. And the orange was calling too much attention to itself there, plus I have orange on the other side. So I'm going to use this kind of bluey turquoisey one instead. And now I am actually gluing things down. This was a fairly simple layout, really. But that's good. You need one of those every so often. So now I'm using my ATG. I like to use the ATG and the wood veneer just because it does a really nice job of holding it down. But you have to, if there's openings, you have to kind of pull the spider web kind of things, is what it looks like, out of the places you can see. All right, so again, there's a little Studio Calico heart that's going down, and I'm playing with how I want that arranged on there. Okay, and just getting this label kind of tucked in under there. I cut it so that I could get it under there. And again, more ATG on that Paper Studio wood veneer. Now, I know that Just Go isn't going to be enough for my title, so I will figure that out. In the meantime, I decided I really did need some sort of separation between the two papers there. So I'm going to use this floral border here, and that is the border strip from the stripe paper, from the Hello Sunshine paper. And I like just that little bit of extra. It's not like a huge impact on this layout, I guess, but it really does a nice job of just bringing the two papers together. And now I can rest that banner on the border strip, and it seems to make sense. Okay, I'm just getting everything kind of glued back down. I was having a problem with that label staying straight. Okay, and I'll just cut off the little extra pieces of the border and just see how that adds just a little extra something, and it makes the layout not so plain. So now I want to use one more word in my title, and I'm going to use these little pink stickers here, these alpha stickers. They're from the Pebbles, the mini ABC stickers. And there's no color on them, it's just pink. So I'm going to use those letters to spell out the word forward, and then I'll add a exclamation point at the end. So the full title is really Just Go Forward. Which, this is a couple months later when I am narrating this, and I definitely have gone forward, lost some weight. So that makes me very excited. Okay. It's been a little bit of time since I did this one, so I'm trying to remember what I did next, and it's escaping me. I think I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that I can put on these pages, and that is what it is. It felt a little bit too plain, so I'm going to add these chipboard flowers, and they are from the Simple Stories Summer Days chipboard sticker sheet. And what I'm having to do here is just add some of my foam tape underneath that, so that flower will stay stable. Otherwise, so much of it was actually off the wood veneer, it would have moved around. And the same thing is true of this one that I'm going to add on the left side. Okay, and the other thing that this does is I get some color in here that wasn't really showing up. So I have the orange, and then I have much more of the blue in there. Just helps unify the layout even more. And they kind of bookend the photos there. I just added an exclamation point to the title there. And now I am looking at these Chickanity Crafts enamel shapes from the Yippee collection, and I'm going to use the enamel dots here to add a little bit more of something else, a little bit more texture onto my layout. The cool part is I am actually going to use all of the enamel dots up. So all I have now are the butterflies left. That was an interesting noise. That's what happens when you're trying to stifle a yawn and talk at the same time. Anyway, so I'm excited because this is one of those things that is sitting towards my left hand there on my desk, so that I use them up. All right, a still shot and a couple of detail shots are coming up. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back again with another video soon. Bye.